We've never hosted a home football game. We've never hosted a home track meet. We've never hosted a home softball event on our campus. And as we cross over all those first, it's really going to be exciting. And we anticipate lots of energy and lots of people. And that's great, to show up for the community. It's going to be exciting.
I'm Cristina Janney with the Hays Post and Eagle Radio, and I'm speaking with Hays High Principal Shawn Henderson about graduation and the new high school on this episode of the Hays Post podcast. When is graduation?
It is Sunday, May 18th, so coming up. And I believe TMP in Fort Hays, it's
same weekend.
Happening weekend
Yes.
in Hays, Kansas. Yeah, so.
When and where is the graduation?
Yep. So we hold our ceremony at Fort Hays Gross Coliseum, and we're at 1:30 on May 18th.
Okay. Do people have to have tickets, or can any loved one or friends come?
All are welcome. Yes.
Okay. How many graduates do you have this year?
So we have 231 graduates.
Okay. Any other details people need to know about graduation?
No, I don't think so. We're excited. Fort Hays just redid the air conditioning, right? So
right.
This is a really, really awesome. We've been really blessed the last couple of years, but hey, that's a nice thing, and we appreciate Fort Hays hosting us. We're really proud of this class. I had a couple things to share about them. If that's
go
all
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
So we have 27 seniors with a 4.0. I always think it's fun this time of year to take a look at the data. We had 41 graduates receive Dane Hansen scholarships to the tune of $518,000. And 110 seniors will graduate cum laude, and then 133 will continue their education, received academic, vocational, music, art, athletic, and other scholarships. So many scholarships, and a lot of that comes from the community, and so much giving, and it's just really appreciated.
Okay. I know the Hays High School is also in transition right now because you're supposed to be moving into that new school in August. Does that look like it's going to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. People ask me all the time. I just don't know how it's going to get done. And I have this rare opportunity. Matter of fact, I tell people it's kind of once in a lifetime to get to be the principal at this exact moment. But it's amazing. I mean, there's almost 150, 200 workers out there a day. And so I get to go over 3-4 times a week, and it's just amazing from one day to the next how much gets done. So yeah, we're on track. We're pushing that way.
Okay. And I know that I was out there earlier this week, and teachers are packing up. They're trying to get ready for this, but it's kind of a mad dash.
It is a mad dash, and bless their hearts. It is a, you think about when you moved as a family anytime, this is a big move, but we've got it organized. We've got the kind of boxes, we got the color label of the box. We're going to stage the boxes. We're going to try to be as efficient as we can. And our people have really done a nice job being flexible because there's a lot to moving, as we all know.
And I'm assuming there's probably going to be some open houses or ribbon cuttings or other ceremonies once the school is done and the public can come in and see all the wonderful work that's been going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I get that question a lot, and rightly so. We are really excited to open the doors of this place. People ask me the exact date. That I can't give them, but we will be in the fall. What I say is that we will have a time where we open the doors to our students, their families, and the community. And the thing that we're excited about is we've never hosted a home football game. We've never hosted a home track meet. We've never hosted a home softball event on our campus. And as we cross over all those first, it's really going to be exciting. And we anticipate lots of energy and lots of people. And that's great, to show up for the community. It's going to be exciting.
Do you anticipate that all of those athletic facilities will be available for the first of the seasons?
Yeah, absolutely. You bet. Yeah. I mean, and then when we say that we've never had, we started talking athletics, but we haven't had a home marching band event, right? We always have to load up the Suburban, drive across town, and our great partner, Fort Hays, is always so kind to host us. But to be able to host an event in literally our front yard, basically, is big for all of our programs. And so yes, we are going to have all of the things happening come fall.
And let's not forget performing arts, because it's been a while since the students have been able to perform in their own school. They've been down at 12th Street. They've been at Beach Schmidt, but now they have their own performing arts auditorium.
Yeah, we've got 800-seat auditorium. 550 of those are on the first floor, and then there's a balcony. There's a full functioning pit. Limestone kind of surrounds the auditorium. It gives it that post-rock haze, very haze look. And I think people are just going to be, one of the compliments that we get when we take people through the school on a tour is, someone said to me the other day that they said, wow, it seems to be whatever you're into, it's pretty amazing here for those kids. And I think that's, whether you are talking about activities, athletics, the arts, it's going to really cater to our kids and give them a lot of energy and excitement about what they do and a lot of pride for our community, which I think is great.
And career and technical, they're going to have new areas too, and a new area for metals. And I know the wood shop is going to stay over at the current high school just because of space. They have more space over there. But also a culinary arts. They're getting a brand new fancy kitchen, I hear.
Yeah, I always joke that it looks like Bobby Flay.
They didn't have the appliances in there when I was last over there, but I hear it's really great. I hear good things.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the thing that again, like I say, it just seems to be whatever facet of our school that you're talking about, this facility is going to let our people shine, our students and our staff.
Is there anything else we need to know as we wrap up the year? When is the last day of school?
Last day of school is the 21st. We'll have finals on that Monday and Tuesday, and then we have makeup finals Wednesday, and then our teachers will actually take those last couple of days to get themselves ready for the move. The other thing of note here is we have our big awards ceremony at 4:30 on Monday the 12th, and that's always a fun time because not only do we recognize our scholars, and it's academic and athletic, but it's also runs down all the scholarships, which are so many.
That's wonderful. Anything else you want to add this morning, Shawn?
No, it's just always, I always tell our seniors that it's not, with all due respect, it's not about you. When you graduate high school, it's about all the people that have really supported you. And I think this is that time where we look back at the community and how it takes a village to raise a kiddo. That's where we are right now, is a time of gratitude for all the people that have had a hand in this senior class. So.
And moving forward, too, because of all that scholarship money, I know quite a few students are headed to Fort Hays or Hays, the Tech School, or Hays Academy of Hair Design. So a lot of those students get to stay here and keep going with their secondary education. Yeah, it is. It's exciting. And I know, just to see what students are doing and how they are taking this next step. And again, we're proud of them, and it's a hectic time of year, and we have all the activities wrapping up and the athletic events, and we're going into postseason, but it's also good to pause and say, wow, this was a fun group of students. And for me, they came in as freshmen, and so did I, right? And so I joke with them that I'm graduating too, and then when they leave, I leave, but I'm just going next door, right? Like, we have a new school. So I've been here 4 years with them, and then they're going to graduate, and I'm going to move next door to this new amazing facility.